Welcome, everyone. We've got the McFarlane DC Multiverse, Superman, Superman, and Superman. They've given us three Christopher Reeve Supermans in a very short period. For me, this is pretty cool. I've been waiting for McFarlane to do this particular iteration for quite some time. And instead of having to wait for something like this, I think we got this comic book version first, which is kind of weird. I've been holding on to this one for a while, waiting for these to show up. And in very strange McFarlane fashion, I ended up getting this guy first, just pure luck, and just recently got the regular version. So it actually took me some effort to get the plain old regular edition. I think all this has been timed to coincide with the Christopher Reeves biography. So that's probably what's going on with all this. So for packaging, we'll talk about these two for a moment. This is our regular edition. This is our platinum edition. This is our regular Superman. This is our Superman from the fourth movie, where he is split in half and he's got this kind of evil version, this dark version. That's basically what this is supposed to represent. They come with the same accessories, although the dark Superman's got these laser eyes, where the regular version comes with not laser eyes. I'm not sure what the difference in the head sculpts are, but we'll take a look at that in a moment. Here is the side of the package for both. They are both going to have the same UPC, and the back is going to be identical. And then the comic version, actually the page punchers version, has a big clear window, less accessories. Looks like he's got a bunch of hands, same hands that the others come with. Obviously he's got the shell. Obviously he has the cell shading, and there is a comic book. So there's a Superman 78 comic book, and the idea behind this is, imagine this story existing right after the original movie, and you can see they've got a Brainiac involved in the storyline. So that is the packaging. Let's get these guys out. So here they are out of the package. And in person, these are very impressive. The colors really pop on these two. This guy, his colors don't pop, but he's dark Superman. They all come with the exact same hands. We'll go over that in a moment. It does seem like the skin tone is the same for all three releases. The normal releases all come with flight stands, and the comic version comes with just a regular figure stand. The normal release comes with this card, and this is the bio. Another thing to mention is they have this foil treatment added to them, and both releases come that way. The comic version comes with a comic cover artwork, and there is his bio for that card. And of course, the comic version comes with a comic, and this is a pretty nifty comic. I am aware of it. I have not read it, but I believe I've got a collected version of this, with all the issue 1 through 6 in one volume. So pretty fun way to imagine there were more stories for the Christopher Reeve Superman that we didn't get to see. So we'll go over the hands first, since that is the most universal thing. So normal releases come with fisted hands included. Comic book Superman has the grasping and relaxed hand, which is interesting. I guess just to be different. For the other hands, there is a flat hand, basically like your flight pose hand. The gripping hand that the comic version comes with is separate for the other releases. There is only one relaxed hand. This is a left hand. There's a right hand that is pointing. And then there's another left hand that is holding a data crystal, which is unfortunate we don't have the little stand for him to, plug it into. And one thing to note, the comic version comes with a solid color crystal. The regular release comes with this very serious looking head. So default head is, kind of happy. And this head is like very serious, like, I'm going to stop you, Lex Luthor. And the second head is very serious, like, I'm going to stop you, Lex Luthor. And for the dark release, they took that serious head and gave him a shadow. Now he looks, mad, unshaven. They took the regular head and gave it laser beam eyes. So that's creative. And so universal to all the figures, there's this kind of terry cloth kind of fabric that they used. There is a wire and a seam on the sides, not on the bottom, but there is on the side. It's a very thick wire, so you'll be able to get some very extreme poses with it. It's nice that it has the yellow Superman emblem on the back, which is a thing that is definitely part of the movie universe. And even the dark Superman has it as well. The builds on these guys are pretty typical McFarlane. They got the butterfly joints, got your dumbbell upper ab, the kind of diaper style rubber plastic over the crotch so that you can hide the seams of the legs. These guys have a bit of an upper thigh swivel, but it's very limited. Double elbows, double knees. They do have toe articulation. It's pretty tight on these guys, but there is toe articulation. You may need to warm this up. And one thing to note is, because of the head sculpt, the way it's designed, you don't get a good look up neck position. So for your flight pose, you're gonna have to lean in on the reverse ab crunch and probably do something like this, which he kind of does that in the movie to some degree, but that is one thing about the sculpt that kind of takes it away. Like, this is Superman, he should be flying, and you're just not going to be able to get this head to flex far enough back to give him a really good flying pose. So having these guys now, we can kind of have a live action, pretty modern figure shelf. This Adam West Batman could have some improvements. This cape is too long. Technically, these colors aren't quite right. Like, the colors were a bit more purple than blue, which is kind of weird, but that is the way it was done. And it'd be really cool now if we got a Linda Carter Wonder Woman. That would be amazing. And This will never happen, but part of the whole CBS thing also included the Lou Ferrigno Incredible Hulk. He's Marvel, but man, it'd be cool to have a McFarlane Incredible Hulk just to go with these figures, so you could recreate some sort of 70s superhero team up. So all three of these are really nice. If anything, this is going to be the guy to get. These two, these are going to be for purists, people who want to collect them all, people who are completists, or people who are just big into Christopher Reeve. How often do we get Christopher Reeve figures? So you might want to get these other two just to, not miss out. You should be able to find him pretty easily right now. And the Page Puncher. This guy is a chase, so you're going to have to hunt, go on eBay. This might be available on Big Bad Toy Store separately also. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.